I've got a lot of grandbabies, like a lot. And when it comes to finding a gift for each of them, it could add up. But this year, while I was making my way through Walmart, I realized I don't have to spend a lot to get the gifts they'll love.
An OPI mini mani set. I'm gonna do so much nail art.
Oh, yeah! A Lego set. Might own a Walla water bottle.
Ooh, and that's just half of them.
Shop great gifts they're sure to love for $25 and under at Walmart.
Money decisions don't have to be either or. With Bank of America, they can be yes and. Like yes to sunny vacations and rainy day funds. Can our digital tools and guidance help you create the future you want? Yes. And help you keep enjoying today, too. Do more with a bank that asks, what would you like the power to do? Explore our tips and more at bankofamerica.com/yes and.
Hey, it's Austin James. Yes, I'm living with diabetes, but it doesn't have to define me. Thanks to the Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor, I get real-time glucose readings throughout the day. The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor is small and easy to wear, giving me the freedom to focus on my life as a parent and a musician. Now this is progress. You can get a free sensor at freestylelibre.us.
Offer available for people who qualify. Visit myfreestyle.us to see all terms and conditions. Certain exclusions apply. Data on file. Abbott Diabetes Care. For prescription only. Safety info found at freestylelibre.us.
We are podding. I'm trying to tweet, do a picture, do things at the same time. And while we're talking, a penalty has been given against Erith Town. Thumbs down from the welfare officer. Do you know what? She's like one of these people. She just rips her clothes off, right? And there's a top that says welfare officer underneath. Do you see her reaction there when you said about ripping her clothes off? It's a bit cold for that. She's heard about the penetration. How are you, Rob?
Watcher. I'm all right. Better now than I was. I was dying in a week.
Yeah, you weren't very well, was you?
I was absolutely haylines.
Absolutely. But what do you think of the penalty given?
I thought it was. I thought he was buying a penalty there, but
well, he's been sold.
But the referee bought it, and so he ain't going to change his mind.
And the referee's talking for quite a while here. I don't know what it's about. I don't.
All I know is my golden goal has just gone for a Burton. So
yeah, well, there we are. That's not very good, is it? I don't think Woody's.
Goal's 26, so.
Oh well, let's hope he. I mean, for both the club and your golden goal, let's hope that he misses. Oh yeah, we was actually saying before the game started just how good Woody has been this season. He's not been booked. He's not been sent off.
He was silent last week.
He was silent. I didn't even know he was here. Did you? Oh no.
I thought he was recording.
No, we are recording. Resignation due tomorrow. Don't worry, no one can see you blushing. No one can see you blushing on an audio podcast. Sheppey step up to take the penalty. Number 10 steps up. Little bit of a panenka down the middle. Don't worry about goal music, Rob.
It wasn't really. We don't do goal music for the opposition.
No, I know.
You should know that by now.
So
anyway. You made a mistake there. You can apologise anytime you want.
Yeah, it wasn't one of my final moments. But yeah, so Woody's not happy with the decision. The referee was talking to the linesman for a while. And we've made an uphill battle already. To be fair, I didn't see the challenge. I saw the bundle of everyone go down.
There's minor contact in the way there are when two players are sort of running alongside each other, but the very second he felt the contact, he threw himself to the floor, did free forward roll.
They're clearly not happy because Harry Taylor was talking to the referee for quite a while. He's now talking to Woody. Tom Ash is now playing right wing. Not getting too carried away. We've got 86 minutes to go. I think we'll be all right. It's just not the start we wanted, really. Anyway,
I wouldn't have said that we're totally outclassed by these or any kind of danger. We're very close to them in the league.
Yeah.
There's only a point between the two of us, as far as I remember. So we're not massively separated, but it's just a question of being on it. And not resting on the laurels of the weekend.
Absolutely. Ho ho ho. Hello, Brian.
Hello, Michael, and all of our listeners.
Yeah, absolutely. All 24,400 people have downloaded this in a year and a half.
I'm not surprised to hear. I mean, I wonder who they downloaded to hear.
23,000 of Rob and his family.
I mean,
and they're all here tonight.
Every broadcast has its main kind of draws, that doesn't it? Like presenters on a show.
Yeah.
And who knows who are the stars? Maybe we should do.
This episode is brought to you by FedEx. FedEx knows running a small business is hard enough without the hassle of shipping. That's why there's FedEx One Rate. With FedEx One Rate, you can ship your holiday packages cheaper than the post office for as low as $14.50 for small boxes. Visit FedEx.com/OneRate for details. Exclusions apply. Valid through January 19th, 2025. FedEx One Rate. 2-day retail shipping, one flat rate.
Poll of our listeners, who is your favourite voice on this debate?
Who is your favourite voice? I would be gutted if it was me. And I would be... I'd be gutted if it wasn't me, should I say. And I'd be surprised if it was Chris with his cliches when he says he brings the fizz repeatedly. But anyway, Erith turn now on the attack. Harry Taylor tries to play the ball forward to Hayden Bullis, but it doesn't go through. Do you know what? Apart from that penalty decision, not a lot to talk about in these opening few minutes, because half of it's been spent with referees giving decisions and then trying to explain them. So we'll check in when anything happens. And once again, I feel sorry for the man who has to interview Woody post-match.
Yeah, it's not going to be me, that's for certain.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be out on safari trying to find where my car is.
Yeah, well, there we are. Kola Salami on the left-hand side gets a cross in, and it goes out for, I think he's given a corner. Corner ball. Some great work down on the right-hand side by Kola Salami. Cuts in, gets the ball into Harry Taylor. Harry Taylor unleashes a shot, but it's just agonisingly blocked by the defence.
Yeah, it didn't quite get the power on it he wanted. But a lovely idea and a good bit of work down the right-hand side there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. A long ball played over the top. Kola Salami gets on the end of it by the corner. Played back, and again, it's just cut out by the defence. Do you think they've researched that move somewhat? Hayden Bullis now. There's a mistake in the centre midfield. Hayden Bullis now with the ball, wins it back. Has a touch, drops his shoulder. Shot! Oh, it's the post! Bounces back! Harry Taylor's on the bar!
Jesus, it's Christ on a bicycle.
Oh, I can't believe it. Hayden Bullis just does some absolutely fantastic work to win the ball, drop his shoulder, it's the post, the clunk was the post, and then the follow-up. I looked straight over for the offside flag, thinking there'd be an offside flag. There wasn't, but he's hit the bar.
I know, unbelievable. I don't know how we missed that. We should have scored twice.
We should have done, but we didn't. No. Sack him.
Yeah, sack them all. No, seriously, that we should have equalised there.
Absolutely.
Which just goes to show they can be got at.
Yeah. Brian.
Yes, Michael.
I think that you would, if you was manager, you'd sack them for missing that.
I don't know whether I would sack them for missing that. I think I would just ask for wider goals to be installed at the ground.
Yeah.
And higher
And
goals.
I think we need to have a chat with the new Vice Chairman, Dean Lee, as to why he's not checking that the goal post and the bar aren't wider and higher.
That might be a conversation to be had. What a difference that would have made if the dimensions were only bigger.
Do you know? Well, absolutely. That would have gone in. I don't know. It's a wonderful life, isn't it? But we're doing well. We're back on it. A lot of other teams would have folded, but it still remains 1-0 to Sheppey. So I think that the player of the half for the away team so far is the woodwork.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
Well, it's had a charmed life there, goal. We've hit the post twice, we've hit the bar, we've had it cleared off the line. It's sailed across and everyone's been sort of kicking at it and nothing's happened. Honestly, we should have scored about 5 or 6 by now.
I think we'll score.
I think we will as well. The question is, can we score an equaliser before they get a second?
Yeah, that's true. I think, in truth, that we've breached Sheppey's defence quite well a couple of times. To say the least, and apart from their penalty, I don't recall them doing a lot.
No, it's exactly right. But this is the problem: is when you're only one up or one down, rather. If they make it 2, then it becomes an even more complicated thing to do, and it's a massive uphill battle. Then all the time it's 1, they're going to keep coming forward looking for that second. But as soon as it goes 2, they're going to shut the game down. So,
is this as exciting as the San Marino Grand Prix?
Well, potentially.
Is there a San Marino Grand Prix?
No, there's a Sao Paulo.
I don't know these things.
No,
there's a Monza.
There is. Well, that's been a goal. This is riveting.
The football. Well, as Felipe, is that his name? The chair of the Brazilian fan club.
Unfortunately, I don't know. I have not. He works in my previous.
I'll tell you what. It's like Brian. It's like the T-birds and the scorpions in Greece, isn't it?
Is it the scorpions? The T-birds? Is they called the scorpions?
I hope so. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I've got to leave you, our pink lady. I'll be back in a minute. So
important
anyway,
things
free
to
kick
talk
about 5-10 yards out of the box comes in. It's curled by the left foot towards the far post. Keeper punches it. A bit of a fumble there. Up we go. Oh. Aaron Jeffrey wins a header there. Anyway, beauty school dropout. What do we think?
What do we think? How weird not getting that ball in the net is anyone's.
Rob's face over there. We are talking to the
It's
king.
almost as if there's a magnetic field preventing the ball from going into the net. Or
Tell me more. Tell me
pushing it
more.
Onto the. Was it love at first sight?
Yeah, well,
I believe that's the word.
let's see if the defence put up a fight now. Corner's coming in from the left-hand side, curled in towards the near post, and it's... oh dear, that's very disappointing, that is. Anyway, the ball is now up in the air, and just down the left wing, like Grease lightning? What the hell was that? Grease lightning.
Grease lightning.
The Sheppey player, careful Brian, will get done for copyright. Oh dear, Nathan Edwards clears. But what's your favourite Grease song, dear listener? As always, we'd like to know these things. Are you a hopelessly devoted to you type of person? Please email info@erithtown.com. Brian, you support everything down, or sponsor everything down to Tom Ash's pants.
They were not available for sponsorship, otherwise I might well have done. Who knows, Michael?
Well, we think he's been... What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
I want to make sure that he's fully clothed when he's out there on the pitch. And
absolutely.
Whatever that takes in terms of sponsorship.
That could be another item. Tom Ash... Tom Ash's wife fronts up for a sponsorship. We think he's being targeted.
Is he being targeted? In what sense? What, you mean on the pitch tonight?
On this side all the time.
He
stressing him out.
Yes. Oh, he's a bit stressed out, is he? No, I don't think Tom's stressed out at all. He's lapping up the pressure and he's giving it back, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. Rachel, welfare, lapping it up and giving it back. It's what we like to see.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Well,
let's try.
What? Brian's being rude. He's talking about Tom's pants and lapping it up.
Nothing new there then.
What are you laughing at?
Honestly, you wouldn't want to be inside Brian's head at a time like that.
No, you wouldn't. Sheppey now.
Walk through Brian's mind.
Sheppey now.
Wonderful life.
Isn't it just? Sheppey now with a throw on the left-hand side. I'm joined by a young man who I'll catch up with you at half-time because you played an integral part of today's Remembrance Day commemoration at the beginning of the game. Ball drops to Sheppey just on the edge of the box, played out wide to the 11 on the left-hand side. He cuts in with his right foot, big cross up towards the far post.
The cat was not very cat-like at that.
No, I tell you what, that's another one of his lives gone. And the cat, the ball's gone up to him, he's gone to catch it, it slipped through his hands and onto the foot of a Sheppey.
He's obviously had his claws cut.
Well, absolutely. Sheppey United player could have taken. Well, to be honest, he should have scored. Should be 2-0.
I don't know. Oh no! I'm not sure that it was that close.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But quicker reflexes. It's in.
Yeah. Catch you up at half time.
Right, a corner comes in from the right-hand side. Now the arms go up, the international symbol. It comes in with the left foot by Sheppey to the penalty spot, high and up in the air, and just goes over the bar for a goal kick. One of the rare attacks for Sheppey United there. They could argue that could be 2-0, but Erith could argue they should have one in it as well. It remains 1-0 to the away side.
When I saw the car, I give it a comfortable one.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, Michael.
How was training?
It was all right, yeah. The under-11s did all right after their fantastic win at the weekend.
Yep.
So they're full of confidence, apart from the odd penalty taker.
Yep, really true.
Smashed it over the bar, and we're still looking for the ball in the river.
Well, I did a shooting drill with them, and quite frankly, the safest place to be was in the goal.
Or behind a cage or something.
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, you unfortunately missed the beginning of the game with a penalty decision. Koda Salami now on the right-hand side brings the fizz.
I've heard we've made most of the run-in. We've hit the crossbar, we've hit the polycarbonate down the side, and they got a very soft penalty, shall we say. That's what I've heard, but is the rumour true?
I think it was one of those could have gone either way, in truth, but here's what it is. Hello, young man.
Hello.
What do you
have
reckon?
Another youth player here for the under-10s.
There's the half-time whistle. What do you think of the game so far?
I think it's been pretty boring.
Even all the woodwork rattling?
Yeah, that was a bit all over the place. But I can't believe we conceded a penalty in like the second minute.
Yeah, absolutely. But you was also, you and your teammate.
Wait here, I'll go get him.
Go get him. Yeah, so the youth players were part of the remembrance service earlier on, which was nice. We got to do our bits. Obviously, we're away this weekend to FC Croydon, so we're not going to be able to do anything for remembrance.
He's coming.
Oh, he's coming now, okay. But, yeah, I mean, we've hit the polycarbonate a couple of times. We really should be at a position where, you know, we should be winning. Oh, here we are. So we've got 2 youth players. He's facing the wrong way. So you was both involved in the remembrance service at the beginning of the game?
Yes, we walked out with Harry Taylor with 2 poppy wreaths.
Right, and are you now professional wreath carriers?
Yes. Definitely. And also, he's the captain and I'm the captain for my team.
Right, okay, fair play. Well done, boys. You've done well. It was good carrying. Neither of you dropped it.
No.
That's the main thing. Did you feel nervous?
No. A little bit.
Was you quiet for the 2 minute silence?
Yes. The referee wasn't. I went deaf from the whistle.
That's a really good impression of the whistle.
You was like a balloon that went fizzing off, yeah?
No, not me, the whistle.
The referee was talking to the linesman during the silence.
Yeah, he's like...
Oh, okay. Having a little whisper. All right, well, fair play. Well done, boys. Same again next year.
We're professional wreath carriers.
So we have to do it next year as well, and all the years.
So you know, you see professional footballers, we're more important because we're wreath carriers.
Absolutely. It remains 1-0, and we're not liking the game so far, are we?
No. Terrible.
1-0, Sheppey.
1-0.
So, what do you make of the first half, Robert?
Frustrating in lots of different ways. Stupid penalty, which I think was dubious, but you know, there you go. You win some, you lose some. But the number of times that we just went so close and just didn't finish it off, and it's left us chasing the game. And we've got nothing to be in awe about with these. You know, we are easily as good, if not better than them. We've been passing the ball around. We've been in control in terms of everything on the pitch, except for that final pass or that final stick in the back of the net. And that's the thing. If we can get that right in the second half, we could put 3 past these in the second half.
One thing I will say that I want to be a little bit cautious of is that over the last few weeks in fixtures, Erith Town have always come out doing really well in the first half, and then it sort of falls away in the second half.
The other thing that's a bit worrying is we've scored like 1 goal in our last 3 or 4 home games or something. It's like our home form is nowhere near as good as our away form, and that's a worry as well.
But I don't want to be too negative.
I'm not being negative. I'm just saying it's like if you're gonna start looking for the flaws, there's one straight away. Our home form is not as good as our away form, but you know, judging by the first half, we should have nothing to fear. We should be going in, flying in, and coming out the traps second half, and be, you know, at the very least get the equaliser fairly soon, and then start looking to capitalise.
Absolutely. 1-0 to the away side so far. No idea how, but it's one of those games so far, dear listener. Let's hope that we can get the ball slightly over to the right or left, depending on how our shooting has been tonight, and it might actually go in off the post rather than bounce out. 1-0 Sheppey.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. We're driven by the search for better, but when it comes to hiring, the best way to search for a candidate isn't to search at all. Don't search, match with Indeed. Use Indeed for scheduling, screening, and messaging so you can connect with candidates faster. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/MBO. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Do you have a point of sale system you can trust, or is it a real POS? You need Shopify for retail. From accepting payments to managing inventory, Shopify POS has everything you need to sell in person. Go to shopify.com/system, all lowercase, to take your retail business to the next level today. That's shopify.com/system.
From your fryer to the table, it's a quick trip for crispy fries. But how about a crosstown delivery? McCain SureCrisp fries are designed to go from fryer to container to carrier to passenger seat across town during rush hour down a shortcut that wasn't all that short to a doorstep before they hit the table. And that first bite, the crispiness speaks for itself. To the last bite, McCain SureCrisp fries. Go the distance. See how far our fries can take your business at surecrisp.com/delivery.
And we're off for the second half. Let's hope that we sort of take to the game well and all that. A fireworks just gone off and another one. So let's hope there's a spark in this one, Rob.
Lovely, nicely done. Well done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Catherine will be happy.
Yep, someone needs to put a rocket up.
Yeah, there we are. Any more? I was just talking about someone's bangers earlier on, wasn't I?
You certainly were.
Yeah, absolutely. Seawoe.
That's me.
We was just saying it's fireworks at the moment, and we were just talking about a pair of bangers.
You thought of me?
Shocking.
Are we going to continue the half-time conversation on...
You're really blushing now, aren't you? Look.
This is a children's programme.
She's at a family show. She's ain't showing her face now because Richie's coming. 1-0 Sheppey. Oh, this is getting absolutely ridiculous. We've hit the polycarbonate. Just while I was down there, we've hit the polycarbonate twice. Yeah. I was literally down there, right? We've hit the polycarbonate. It was my fault. There was literally like, I just, you had to laugh. We've hit the post and the bar again.
I can't, honestly, I cannot remember the last time I watched a game of football where the post and the bar was the best player on the pitch.
Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the keeper's beat again. It's a great effort by Cola Salami. Again, he gets him down the far post really well. Gets the shot away. I was still behind the goal. The keeper's well beat. Well beat. And then you've got to, ain't you, really? Oh, lovely little flick around the corner by Harry Taylor into pass for Cola Salami. Cola Salami sprinting to try and get there. I'll tell you what, Woody said after the Grinstead game about Cola Salami. Harry was tier 6 last year. They've got to not let him run before he can walk. Harry's got to settle in and do. He's been a revelation for me the last few weeks.
Yeah, no, he's great.
He's enough quick though, isn't he?
He is so fast. Absolutely so fast.
Yeah.
Honestly, I break into a sweat watching him run.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you, you can't beat the feeling, can you?
No.
From Cola. He brings the fizz.
Definitely does.
That's what Chris says. It's one of Chris's cliches. Cross comes in from Tom Ash on the right hand side. Oh, just over Cola Salami's head. Drops down to AJ Dive. AJ Dive has a touch. Plays it out wide to Hayden Bullis, who tries to get a turn away, but is hustled by the Sheppey defence. Hayden plays it back now. Lovely little 1-2 between Hayden and AJ there. Plays it back. Lovely ball. The outside of the foot is just intercepted there by Sheppey. AJ Dive and Ollie Milton. I don't know what Ollie Milton's trying to do there to slide, but it goes out for a throw. It's all Erith.
It is all of us. All game it's been mostly us. And we've done everything except put the ball in the back of the net. Literally, we have done so much right. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, Sheppey keeper is currently down injured. 162 here today.
That's a good game. For a school night, that's a pretty good game.
Yeah, very good.
Hello.
School night, firework night.
Young children should be in bed by now.
No,
absolutely. Still, somehow, 1-0 to Sheppey. Hello.
Hello, all right, Michael.
Yeah, well, normally, as we know, it's the superstar, James, who gets man of the match most weeks, but this week I think I might give it to the post.
That's right, that's what he said. More touches than most of the players, the post.
Oh, do you know what? I was behind the goal when Cola Salami won at the post, and you just got to laugh at you. You're like, this is getting ridiculous now.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
But,
so well, though.
But the problem you're going to have is, and I was talking to an anonymous club source, definitely wasn't Dean Lee, but I said to him, this is one of those games, and this isn't horrible to Erith the way we're playing, so I've been playing well. But you know what's going to happen, don't you? Where we're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, there'll be a mistake at the back, they'll slip and score.
Yeah.
And not that they deserve to, but...
I see us getting one and then running away with it.
Well, do you know what?
I'm more pleased with the performance. Really.
Oh yeah, I think they're playing well, and you know, like I was just saying to you the East Grinstead game was probably the most complete performance I've seen this season.
We weren't there.
It's growing in confidence.
No, and yeah, exactly, and I mean, let's be honest with you, like in the match day programme, it's good the match day programme, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've
got a draw full.
The new fellow who writes them's good, isn't he?
Is it you?
Yeah. Anyway,
I think it might be, yeah.
Anyway, what I'm saying is if you look at Sheppey when they was in Scaffold, they won the league with 102 points, and I think this is their third year at the Ifmian level, so they're a proper established Ifmian outfit now, with a big backing at home and away games. Yeah. You know, they're a proper tier 4 club, and we don't, and they're not outbossing us at all.
Well, they're lucky to be winning, aren't they?
Well, yeah, and that's no disrespect to them. So I don't think it's been one of those type of games. Oh, JJ gets on the edge of a free kick. Drops to Harry Taylor, who just can't get it. Do you know what? I don't think it's one of those games that's been malicious or anything like that. And I'm not being disrespectful to Sheppey in any way, shape or form. But what I'm saying is they're lucky to be 1-0 up.
Yeah, definitely. I think they would agree.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, talking of international superstars, how are you, Mum? No, she don't want to know. Standing there, is that looks like a Ribena? Is that a Ribena?
It is a Ribena.
Yeah, thought so. Hello, mate.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah, good to see you having a Caesar salad there. As your recovery's going well.
It's staying healthy.
How's the leg?
It's
good.
80%.
80%. Okay, but an 80% James Dyer is still better than half the people out there, isn't
it? Not tonight. We're doing well.
He's clearly paid me to say that. Well, so you was at East Grinstead, and today, what do we think of recent performances?
Sensational. I think Saturday was coming. I think it was just about time we hit a team by that amount of goals.
Yeah,
I think it was the performances have warranted it.
The ultimate question: would we have scored more if you were there? No.
Kola was unreal.
Very humble. Are we worried, James Dyer?
We're not. Because we're going to get one goal in a minute, then we're going to win 2-1.
No, I meant about you being on the bench because of how well Kola's playing.
Oh.
God, flipping hell.
No, I love him. He's quality.
He's a good lad. He is a good lad. Hair might not be as good as yours, but whose is?
Definitely not.
No, absolutely.
Definitely not.
Yeah. What do you like to put in your hair, dear listener? As always, please email info@erithtown.com. That's info@erithtown.com, and maybe the admin who's in Mauritius at the moment will pick it up.
Email Simon at Albins.
Simon at Albins. No. That's if you want your 10%. That's if you want your 10%.
Yeah. Off your funeral.
Off your funeral. Are you after a horse and carriage for your recently departed, dear listener? If you enter James's Caesar salad at checkout, you get 10% off. Up the Dockers.
Glue on them.
Corner to Sheppey from the left-hand side here. After Nathan Edwards pushes it out wide, it's high towards the penalty spot, met in the air on the far post, and well out there by JJ towards Kola Salami, who's all on his own. All he's got to do is beat this player, and he's in. And he's got round him there. He's in. He's round him, and he's running towards the penalty box. But to be fair, the defender was with him all the time as well. We had a lot of work to do, and to be fair, Kola's pace, the defender's done really well to keep up with him. Oh, it's frustrating, Rob, because we're doing so. I was just talking to the Diettes. Yeah. They weren't at East Grinstead.
All right.
Glory hunters.
Yeah.
James is over there eating a salad.
Well, yeah, he would.
Peak fitness.
Peak fitness, exactly. Yeah.
Peak fitness.
Has he sprinkled whey protein powder on it? You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, hang on, no, we're in there. Hayden Bullis has got the ball, plays it through to Aaron Jeffrey on the right hand side. Has a touch, crosses it back across goal. Should have played it earlier, Aaron. Plays it to the edge of the box. Kola Salami that's very disappointing. Unlucky, Aaron. I'll tell you what, he was player of the month for September. I think he's had a really, really good start to the Isthmian level, considering he's a player coach now. AJ Dive cuts that out well to Ollie Milton. Ollie Milton gets the ball, tries again. Oh, it's a pushing back there. The thing that's getting me, right? Ollie Milton tries a quick free kick and he gets blocked by the 7. They're asking for a booking.
What colour's that, ref?
And the yellow card does come out. But the players disagreeing with Woody there. The yellow card comes out. We normally rely, in the nicest way, on a bit of pace with like the Ollie Milton's, Kola Salamis, James Dyers when he's on, because he's obviously got a bit of pace about him as well. Tom Ash when he's on a bit of a sprint, to say the least. But at the moment, the defence are keeping up with all of even our quickest players. We've got to change that tactic a bit.
Yeah, I think so. I think, at the moment, they seem to have got our number, like, defensively. We're still getting in, we're still hitting posts.
But they're recovering well.
But they are recovering well for the runs. And we do need to find a solution to that. But at the same time, I wouldn't don't throw out the baby with the bathwater, because we are doing a lot really, really well and really right.
Yeah. The major chief Diet, the granddad, thinks that we might get about 3 or 4 in.
Well, I wish I had his confidence. At the moment, we couldn't hit a cow's arse with a banjo, but
Well, we could hit the post.
yeah, we could hit a cow's arse with the post. Oh, we could hit the post with a cow's arse.
The big noise that you just heard there was basically a Sheppey player goes down after a clatter from a Erith Town player. Or a big kick goes up towards Harry Taylor, but it's cleared by the Sheppey defence. Lovely touch by Harry Taylor, gets played out wide. Oh, lovely little Cruyff turn in the midfield there, plays it inside to Ollie Milton, who plays it back to Hayden Bullis. Hayden Bullis with the ball now, looks for Tomash, finds Tomash. Lovely cross from Tomash towards the far post. Keeper holds well.
Too close to the keeper.
Disappointing. It's one of those now. I think it's starting to look a little bit desperate.
But we're getting that scoreboard pressure, ain't we? We got scoreboard pressure. We got timer pressure, because you look at it and you kind of go, even though there's still 25 plus whatever added on to go, the closer it gets to time, the more they're going to start thinking about shutting it down, and the more we're going to start getting worried about not getting the results.
Yeah, Aaron Jeffries.
And we need our home results.
Aaron Jeffries superbly brings the ball down there from a long goal kick from the opposition. Ollie Milton's got the ball, has a touch, tries to curl it in, and it goes in. It remains 1-0 to Sheppey still. Tomash goes on another one of those runs that he does so well. I mean, if you watch it, it's one of those things with Tomash. If you watch him go on those runs, you think, he seems like he's completely lost, confused, and it's a one-off. But he does it every week. Not that he's lost, confused every week, but what I'm saying is that he has got the ability to run with the ball.
Yes, it's just that, it's like Erith, he gets right away at the end of the pitch. And everyone, I think the rest of the team were all standing there watching him going, what bloody hell has he done? He's gone all the way out of the pitch.
Yeah. It's just, he's grinched it away, like we said last week. He done on those runs, absolutely smashed it at the goalkeeper. The keeper's pulled off probably save of the season. So, it's not a fluke from him. He's a top player. And like we said with Tomash as well, you think, what is he, 14? He's still nowhere near his peak, is he? So he's a top player for me. No wonder Brian sponsors his pants.
Oh, of course. And, I think what Brian's hoping for is that they'll be canned for him and presented.
Oh, Koda Salami. Hayden Bullis looks up, goes to play the ball through, but to be fair, I think Koda Salami just went offside. So if it would have gone to him, the referees or the assistant's flag would have gone. The time is ticking away. I know we've still got like 20 minutes to go, but time is ticking away, and without trying to sound stupid, the more it ticks away and we're not getting into the opponent's box, we're not going to score.
No, exactly. And the pressure and the frustration will start to tell on the players. They'll start taking more and more chances.
And this is what I was saying earlier on. The way our luck is at the moment, as it gets closer and closer, the chances will be a little bit more erratic and a little bit more...
we'll start getting desperate. We'll start taking pot shots from 20 yards out.
And then gaps will start appearing around the pitch for Sheppey to get into. Because, again, with no disrespect to Sheppey, and I was just saying it to the diets down there, I'm not saying in a disrespectful way, don't really have any ill feelings towards Sheppey whatsoever. But they've not done anything. But they don't have to do anything. They just have to keep us out, and they are, to be fair to them.
I don't know that they've had a shot. I don't think they've had a shot for the last hour. They've had the pen, and that was it.
The thing is as well, with Sheppey, and again, this with no disrespect, you can't even really say it's a defensive masterclass, because we've hit the bar 6 times.
Yeah.
And the post, or bar and post 6-7 times. So we've got through, we've got shots away, keepers are beat, but we just can't find the back of the net.
No.
On another day, this is 4-1 Erith Town.
Easily. And that's the frustration. That's when it was, as I say, all of those misses are going to come back to haunt us if it gets to like 10 minutes to go and they're playing, basically a 9-1 formation.
Yeah, which is what they seem to be doing at the moment. It remains 1-0 to the away side. I'm here with under 10 captain, skipper, Len Dog. What do we reckon, Len?
I think we'll nick a goal and it will end 1-1.
Do you think it'll be 1-1, yeah?
Possibly.
You tend to get these right. When we used to do the old travelling games and we'd go to all the other places, I'd always go, what's the score? And you'd always go, I don't know, 3-1, and it would be 3-1. So you always have that luck. So you think Erith will nick one. What do you think the final score will be?
1-1.
You think it will finish a draw?
Yeah.
Well, the way it's going at the moment, I'll definitely take that. But what do you think of the game so far, young man?
I've been eating chips, so I haven't been watching it that much.
I've been eating chips and having Coke, not really been watching it. Now you know where I feel on a Sunday when I watch you play.
You don't eat chips.
No. I'm the model of peak fitness, aren't I?
He wishes for chips.
You are not fit.
Thank you very much. 1-0 Sheppey. Not long left to go now. A penalty's been given! A penalty has been given.
This is our lifeline.
This is our lifeline. Milo.
Where's the dyer when you need him?
Where is the ball? Milo plays the ball through to AJ Dive. AJ Dive is felled. The keeper is not letting Erith Town have the ball there, which isn't very sportsmanly. But Harry Taylor kindly gets the ball off him.
Giving him a yellow card as well.
Yeah, well he would do. He's fouled him. Yeah. So we're at a point now where are we going to score, Rob?
Yes.
I can't.
How long have you got left, Rob? You've got the running clock.
Quick butchers and see what it says. It says there's 9 to 18 seconds left.
How long?
18 seconds left of
No.
actual time. Of time.
No. So we're in like the 90th minute.
Yeah. I don't know what's going to be added on.
We're in the 90th minute. Seawo, what's the matter?
Can't talk about it, okay.
Oh dear, this is exciting stuff.
Oh, hello.
That's it.
Milo's taking it. To tell it, this takes some bottle. I like Milo. He's a top lad. Come on, Milo. Good penalty taker, Milo. Scored in the cup final against Corinthian and scored in the playoff final against Corinthian. Will he score now? Get in! Top corner. James Miles. I'll tell you what, he has been in and out the squad all season. Loves the club. We love Milo. Steps up when it needs to be taken and he buries it in the top corner.
Yeah, great penalty. Really, really good penalty. And I'm not joking. I was shaking. My nerves were. I was thinking, if he misses it, he will never live this down.
No. Do you know what? He's top lad. A thumbs up from Woody there, which is what we all like to see. Do you know what? It's like, have you seen Dodgeball?
No.
Right. Have you seen the film Dodgeball?
No.
Yeah. Well, there's a bit in Dodgeball where they're not sure whether they can play a bit longer. And Chuck Norris puts his thumb up to indicate, that they can play on. Adam Woodward there was like Chuck Norris. Wasn't he? No, remember the bit where he puts his thumb up? Yeah. There we are.
What's his thumb up there?
Well, no, he doesn't put his thumb up there. But they're back in the game. Not long to go now. Absolutely delighted for him. And you know what, Milo? He's someone we know personally on the pod. What a top lad.
Yes, totally. And I did say if we get one, we're going to get two, and I'm going to stick by this.
Every faith, Chris, you had every faith.
Of how many minutes?
The ref won't tell anyone.
Why not?
I don't know. Is that a rule? Are you allowed to tell him? He won't tell.
You have to put the ball up shortly.
No. That's the first minute of added time that was we scored.
Well, we will see.
The ref won't tell anyone.
We will see. 1-1, Erith Town back in it. Full time, and normally we play this when it's the end of a game. But it feels like, it doesn't feel like a win, but it feels like we've earned something today.
Oh, it feels like a win, doesn't it? When if you score a goal in the last minute or added time, apparently it was added time anyway. I didn't see the board, but there you go. It just feels, you're up, aren't you? Like if you concede, you're down. But I think we deserve to win that game against a team pushing for promotion. I think we were the better team. The post was the winner today. 5 times we hit it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? If we wouldn't have got anything out of that game, we would have been absolutely distraught because I thought Erith were brilliant tonight.
Yeah, I think they were brilliant last week when I see them. They've continued that. There was real danger tonight, and we were the better team for me. So unfortunately, Ollie's hobbling off there, picked something up at the end, but. Apart from that, there's so many positive performances out there. Cola, the front line looked really dangerous. We can't give enough credit, I think, to Woodward's men out there because they deserve to win that game.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I think you're spot on. We deserved the draw. And to be fair, Sheppey didn't really do a lot. And if they would have won the game, they would have half got away with it. What do you think of the game, young man?
Good penalty.
It was a good penalty. What do you think of the game, Seawo?
I can't think of the words, but the hard work paid off at the end.
Absolutely.
Yeah, hard work, right.
Will Felipe in Brazil be happy with that?
I hope so.
It's in Munich only, but it's fine.
Well, I hope Brazil. We're hoping so.
Well, Felipe, that was for you. And it was also for all the hard-working players from Erith Town, as it may not have had the glamour of last Saturday's result, but a hard-earned draw against a very industrial Sheppey United.
Well done.
Up the
Especially
Dockers.
after we lost the first game 3-1.
Up the Dockers.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.